Before I start, guys, hey guys, if you watch my first episode, not first episode, hey, third episode regarding friendships, um, and you like that one, hopefully you like this one. This video is gonna sound so flippin' pick me. I'm just gonna say this prior. It's going to sound pick me. So pick me. Like, I'm so sorry. It was I had phases in my life. Based off the title, you can see there was phases in my life when it came to this. But let me start from the beginning. Yeah, I will start from the beginning. Um, yeah, when I was younger, it's not about men not looking my way. I'm just gonna be completely honest. I was a very insecure child. Someone growing up around people who did not have the same skin as you, or not have hair problems, or like society deemed them attractive and then society deemed me unattractive. Yeah, I was very insecure of my parents, and because of that, I didn't even give relationships a try. I already knew that wasn't what I wanted, but then I was like, fast forward, I was like, oh yeah, I will try like boys in university. Did you get it? Like I was like, I will try then. I still had crushes when I was younger, but you guys know how childhood crushes are. It changed every year for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like yeah. But outside of that, I the first boy I ever moved to wanted me, so that just gave me like a huge ego boost. Yeah. And I felt like I was still insecure as well because, bro, it wasn't like a thing where like I automatically became confident when I went to uni. No, I just because I told myself, oh yeah, I'll try and attempt to want a relationship in uni. I think it was more so the fact of like, let me just try moving to a boy, and it worked. And ever since then, I had a whole era moving to boys. He was the only boy that I wanted that wanted me back. Every boy after him that I wanted did not want me back in any sort of way. And I just became so obsessed with the fact that they didn't want me back, and I was trying to get them to like me, if that makes sense. I will say this though, because I was very insecure, and because I would see it online and in person as well, like I'm surrounded by people who are in relationships currently, and it's like even getting married, it's like you feel like you're missing out in it. Don't lie, you feel like you're missing out, but then it's like I've also felt like I was missing out. But the reason why I no longer felt like I'm missing out is because, to be quite honest, I don't want one. The only reason why I felt like I wanted a relationship was because, like, people made it like, oh yeah, for you to have a great life, for you to have the best time of your life, for you to fulfill life, you have to have a relationship, you have to get married. But no one says that. That's just not the case. Do you get it? And I think my desire to be free is bigger than my desire to be loved. Like I want freedom. I want financial freedom. I want emotional freedom more than being in love. And then again, it's like I will say this. My I've had people tell me that they can't even imagine me in a relationship, and then the boys I didn't like back. Obviously, one thing I've learned in life is that when a boy doesn't like you back, that doesn't make them a bad person. That just means they don't like you. They don't like you in that way, and that's okay. It took me a long time to get here, by the way. I'm gonna be real. It took about 5 years. I used to, when a guy used to reject me, I always used to be like, oh my days, they're horrible, but they're not horrible. They just don't want me, and that's okay. Because there's boys I don't want, and there's nothing wrong with them. I just don't want them, and it's the same thing with them regarding me. You know, and then obviously I've been in. Last year I've had a. I don't like. I don't actually want a relationship, but society makes you feel like you're missing out. They make you feel like you're missing out. Like the only time I want a relationship is when I'm on holiday, and that's even a lie. Even when I'm on holiday on my girls trip, relationship, I'm not even thinking about relationships like that. That it doesn't even come up. But the reason why I say like of him and I like the chase, I didn't forget. I didn't even forget why. I just don't know. But it did make me look in though. Like that crush from 19. made me look in because I don't have the capacity to be doing that to another guy. Never again. I will never be obsessed with a guy or like a guy to that extent where I like that guy because no, I can't do it. And I would rather like a guy like that when I'm financially rich than like a guy and I have no car. Like, cause right now I have no car. Like, Canada's my main priority. After Canada, then we can start talking about cars, bro. Let me get there before I have to go start talking about what car I want. But yeah, man, guys, sorry, man, because the reason why with relationships, like, I'm not one to speak, but the reason why I boil, I can't insult you and say you're ugly, or say you're claps, or say, like, all these awful things that you're hideous. Like, why would I want to be in a relationship with them? Do you get what I'm saying? If that's how men are, why would I want that? Like, why do people make you feel like if you don't have a relationship, you're missing out? Bro, like, doesn't even if you have a relationship, you're still not missing out. Like, a relationship is not do or die. It's actually not do or die. I don't like how the internet will make you feel famous for it, but then again, the internet makes you feel famous for a lot of stuff like holidays, materialistic things. It's not just relationships that it does it for, but it's the most it does it for, if that makes sense. It's the most, like, now generally. Like, that's why people love watching relationships, like, online. I'm not gonna lie. I am parasocial about Tom Holland and Zendaya, but and Nick on Olandra, but point still stands. Point still stands. But no, man, I just think me never being in a relationship, to be quite honest. I'm gonna be honest, I did want a relationship. But every time a guy would ask me did I want one, I would always say no. But I think I want a relationship, but just not right now. I'm allowed to say that. I should be saying that. But I don't actually want a relationship. Like, no offense, but like, if it's between love and money, I'll pick money. In the sense of, like, money builds me freedom. I want freedom more than anything. I want that me freedom. I want my kids to be Negro babies, or I want my kids to have a great life. When I think about relationships, I think about marriage, and I'm not ready for marriage, so that means I don't want a relationship. Sorry, and I can't imagine waking up to a guy every day. No, right now, I really can't. But nah, this is why this relationship video will be probably the shortest episode, because one of the shortest, because it's just not something I admire or desire. And I think trauma does have a part to play. Maybe because I've been just, yes, I do men dirty back. Oh, please, it's not just one sided. Or when a man does me dirty, or I think he's done me dirty, I will do it back. And I do regret it, but I just feel like I have to be honest with myself, bro. I'm just not ready for a relationship. Even though I don't want one, I'm not ready for one. Because yes, try. I still got things that I'm going through that I need to deal with. And I'm not financially stable. I do not actually want to get with a man until I have my own car, my own house, my business is doing well, and I've got something for myself. Because now, I don't have anything for myself. I don't actually have a car or an apartment. So what do I actually have? I feel like if I get in a relationship with a guy, relationships just give me, when I think about it, it's just the last thing on my list. But I am talking about it because I know there's people out there that think that because they've never been in a relationship in their life, they're unattractive. That's just not true. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny a year ago. A year ago, even in March 2026, like, I spun the block on these two boys I had a crush on in uni. No response. And I even spoke about that in my other video, but I'm actually so happy they didn't respond. Oh my god. And the reason why I did it was because I was still heartbroken earlier in the year. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I think I actually healed this summer. This summer is the summer I healed because I was still heartbroken at the start of the year. Like, I was still reminiscing, not on uni, but on the version I was in uni. Like, that's time you're I don't miss uni, but living alone is what I miss. I miss the version of myself that was living alone. I truly do miss that. I yearn for her. I want her back so badly. But yeah. But I'll see if my opinion changes when I move to Canada if I still say this. Because apparently people say when you move to a different country, your opinion on relationship changes. Well, we'll see. But yeah, that's what I've got to say. Guys, yeah, the relationship one is short. Like, I've never been in love. I know what, like, there's only so much I can say. Yeah. Okay. See you guys next week, Sunday or Monday. I don't know. I'll either post Sunday or Monday whenever I feel like it, but just know it's Sunday or Monday.